are most likely, majority of colleges are taking in some sexual activity. I did a survey myself. I surveyed 50 people, and I asked them whether they were having sex, or safe sex rather than just sex. And it came back to that 38 of them said that they weren't. So that is 76% of college students that are not using protection or any type of protection. Okay, so I have a story. My friend, she was sexually active at a young age. I would say 13, but nowadays, you know, kids are having sex younger than that, and which is crazy, but what can we do? That's a whole other story. Let me not get into that. She was using protection. She was with a boy for 3 years, all the way to her junior year in high school, and she was using protection the whole entire time. But until they broke up, until she went to college, she met someone else, and they started dating. And this is when she started doing different things and didn't use protection, and ended up breaking up with the guy maybe 5-7 months later. And she found out, I want to say about 3 weeks later, that she was pregnant by him. And she found out that she was pregnant by him. So of course, you know, she told him, and I guess they continued, you know, whatever they had before previous, and they were still messing around. Well, when you're pregnant, you get checkups, you know, like every month or so. And so her third checkup, pregnant people get tested for everything. So her blood test had came back. She was positive for syphilis, so, which is an STD, we all know. And at that moment, her life changed. So my question is for you: is it worth your life? Or how much is? Or my other question was, how much is your life worth? I'm here to say that your life is worth so much more. We all know that unsafe sex can lead to have multiple consequences, such as unplanned pregnancies, as proven in my story. I'm the only one in this class today who has a child, so because at the beginning of the semester, I talked to everybody, and I was the only one who seemed to have the child in this class. Oh, you have a child? Okay, well, good. Oh, I'm not alone. Well, my child was not planned, apparently, but at the end of the day, I still love my child. She is my world, and I wouldn't change anything about it. But, you know, engaging in unsafe sex will greatly increase your risks of conceiving. According to the Center for Disease Control, more than 2/3 of teenagers under the age of 20, reported their pregnancies, and then 49.2% of women from 20 to 24 were unattended. But we can reduce that by just using something so simple: contraceptives. Another consequence or negative about being unsafe is STDs, where there are countless number of them: chlamydia, syphilis, herpes. Yes, so, and they are very damaging to your body physically. Some can lead up to death if you're unaware that you even have them. I did some research, and I felt like this was really crazy, that Hillsborough County itself is number 4 in the highest county with STD cases. And last year they had 9,308 STD cases. So it's like, it's really serious. Like, you never know if your person is. Why you laughing?
Check out.
You never know who has it and whatnot, because sometimes they're not even visible. So another thing, it can really emotionally damage you, physically, emotionally, not just physically. I know that my friend, she suffered from stress, depression, just from dealing with these outcomes. So, what is the solution? I have some things that can be used to protect yourself. One, well, I'll start with this one. Condoms. We all know about condoms. We all know that condoms, it says 99.9%. So there's a possibility that condoms may not work, but it's better safe than sorry. Another one, birth control pills. Birth control, they have birth control in many different forms. You have the pill, the depot, the shot, or the implants. But what my point is to say that it's best to have two instead of one, because there's a possibility that this can break. There's a possibility that it could be a hole in it, or it can be something to happen. You never know. Or this, sometimes females forget to take their pill, and that could throw off everything. So I have 3 steps that you should do, or you should think about when it comes to when you have that opportunity to have sex with somebody or whatever. The first thing is to know your partner. Know who you're doing that with. The second one is to get tested. I encourage everybody to get tested. And the last one, use contraceptives. And if you use contraceptives, use more than one. So, to conclude my whole story, college is usually considered the best time of a person's life. You get to experience a lot of things. And so, by protecting yourself, what was I saying? I'm sorry. But if we're not careful and we end up slipping up and not protecting ourselves, it can alter our future and potentially our careers. And so this is my thing to you. Safe sex is better than catching any threatening disease or unwanted pregnancy. Remember, it's better to be safe than sorry. Know your partner, get tested, and stay protected. Value your life, value your body. Will you value yours? I will.